Oh, shit. 2 years. Not a word, not a clip, not a stream, not a video. Nothing. Some of you might be wondering,
why do you do this?
You know, I just really wanted to fool the internet, you know? Phase 1. Crash out stage. Do y'all like the Jetro inspiration, the ... between a video? Hello everyone. Hello. It has been a generation since I've last made a video or have been just like kind of on the internet, and I just want to say thank you guys. I mean, I would say thank you for waiting, but you don't really even know that I've been making a video. I've made subtle hints to it on my Discord channel, on my YouTube channel, that this video like was being in the works, but it's here now. It's coming out tomorrow, and I will be uploading it after cooking it on and off for the last 2 years, and I'll explain why I was so busy later on within this video. But I am here. The video is around 2.5 hours long, and I'm just really proud of it. I'm so proud of it. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. Seriously, like I feel like a kid on Christmas. Like fingers crossed, really, fingers crossed that you guys like it. I'm manifesting it. I really do believe that this video will do well, and I think that you guys will like it. And I just feel like this is like Christmas Day. Like I'm so excited to like see people watch it and react to it. And I'll also be coming back to YouTube within the next few days, and Twitch as well. Streaming, I want to stream the new Resident Evil game. I want to play Reanimal with Joaquin. I have a lot of ideas for content, and I'm just so excited to get back into it before the fucking giant of GTA 6 comes out. So please enjoy my little draw my life fucking where I've been video. It was originally recorded for the video that's getting uploaded tomorrow, but I just kind of felt like it didn't really fit in with the video that's coming out tomorrow, but it fits in here. So please enjoy what I've been up to and just learning a little bit about what has taken me this long to get this video done. I swear I'm not that lazy. I've been productive. Thank you guys. You know that transition I made in my last video when I like transitioned to like real life talking or whatever? I thought that was so tough, bro. I thought it was so hard. You know, it's kind of sweet. Like every time something happened in my life, I always came back here to the script. It goes to show that I'm just never gonna be done with content creation. I'm always gonna come back to it, regardless of if this video gets 5 views, 5 million views, whatever the fuck. I'm going to be here, making videos, doing it because I love it, and I'm not gonna give up. I love you all so much, seriously, and thank you all so much for the love on the last video that I made oh so long ago. It did actually really well. It's like almost at 10,000 views, got like 700 likes, something like that, and I put a lot of work into that, and pretty well. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate that. I miss doing this, and through the trials and tribulations, we are here. If any of this relates to you at all, please just comment, because like I always say, I want this to be like a thread where people can just go in the comments and understand where other people are coming from and just get advice and learn from one another and like kind of use it as like a discussion place. I think that's like the beauty of gaming and YouTube as a whole. So please share your experiences, your stories, comment on mine, and talk to one another about how things related, how things differed. And there's just been so much AI slop on YouTube and so much like lack of authenticity and like just so much just Mr. Beast and hyper editing and always having to raise the bar that I think this video that I'm uploading tomorrow, and I gotta put it up one more time just to make sure you guys remember that this video will kind of show that authenticity is still alive on YouTube. It's what the people still want, and I hope that we're slowly going back into that, because this retention, like sucking era, this lack of authenticity, this AI slop trend that we're in right now is very disheartening and kind of embarrassing for like YouTube as a whole. I feel like we just need some realness. We need some, where's the love? Where is the love? I sound like a damn like pandemic teacher. Like, make sure to respond to 2 classmates in the comments, but I feel like through all the degeneration and the Asmongold filth and like the woke gaming mob, and please, we need to AI generate all of our girl characters to make them more beautiful because they're too ugly in Marvel, Spider-Man, or Tomb Raider. Like, shut the, like that cannot be real. Sorry, I'm not gonna rant on that right now. But through all of that degeneracy that comes in content creation and video games and that entire sphere that I've been seeing since I was a kid, sneaking around my house to grab my iPad 3 so I can watch YouTube in the morning. I've seen it all through space and time, through the Leafy is here, in the fucking scarce and all of it, to now with fucking everything, just everything. I've seen it all, but with that, I know that we can kind of do good with YouTube and content creation and video games as a whole. They can do beautiful things and connect people through space and time, honestly, because who knows when you're going to be watching this video. Maybe it'll find you at the right time in your life, like Seasons kind of found me in mine. In 2026, I recorded this. Okay, first off, let me just rephrase. I recorded this part of this video like a year ago. So it was like, in 2025, I'm back to YouTube. Like, bro, so in 2026, I do want to make a return to content. I missed making it. I really did. So I'm definitely coming back as a hobby for YouTube. So my friends, my loved ones, my family, whoever I know in real life watching this video, if you were included in this video and you had no idea because I never told any of my friends or my family what this video was, they kind of just had to leave it up to interpretation. I just want to say thank you guys for letting me use some of your lore in my video, and just thank you for being in my life throughout the years. I really do appreciate it, and everything. Truly, you guys make this worth doing. Wow, oh wow, man, we're here. Put the duck up here, man. Put the duck with the sig. I didn't outgrow content, but I kind of had to. I still itch to do YouTube. I still itch to do Twitch. Like, I miss these things. I grew up with it. I've been chipping away at this video for who knows how long, slowly but surely, because as much as I love doing it, it's hard to justify streaming to less than 10 people on Twitch, and giving up certain things for that dream is a luxury I don't have. I need to focus on school. I need to focus on getting a real job. I need to work on doing crypto and make money doing that, instead of just trying to hope that like Twitch and YouTube just works out for me, because time and time again, it's been proven that it hasn't, but it also has been proven to work out for me. So it's like that mental game in my mind, like, what do I give up for one thing? It's kind of one thing or the other that I have to pursue to make sure that I kind of succeed in life. And obviously, I would still love to do YouTube. I would still love to do Twitch, but it's more of a dream, unfortunately. And this video has just been so time consuming. Let's start from the beginning. The gym. Who would have thought? YouKnowNate exercising and going to the gym and shit. The Zion and Mark apartment days and the taking off my shoes and shit. Hey, Mark, I don't know if you're watching this one, nigger. Shit, I don't know. But I started going to the gym around this time. Zion was inspiring me with his hot tub and his blunt and his big ass meals and like actually seeing progress. And he was like living alone type shift, leave me alone, living alone type shift. And like he started with gymming, and that kind of inspired me to as well. He was on his creatine grind and XYZ and all that. So I wanted to do it too. I wanted to give it a try. And I actually did pretty good. I bulked, I was like starting 160 and I bulked all the way to 185. And it was the strongest I've ever been. Creatine was my goat. And like I actually had some muscle on me. Where did it go now? And I don't remember the exact time span, but I injured my arm to the point where I could like barely lift it up. Like I would shake. Like if I like try to lift my arm up, I would like shake like this. It was bad, man. But it was so, but I saw so much progress that, you know, I kept going to the gym, and I definitely made it worse than it was. Like if I try to put my arm up like this, it would just go straight down. My heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. But if I try to put my arm up like this, it would just go straight down. Like I could not hold it up. It was terrible. And like I found out that I tore my bronchoid muscle or something, but I found that out September 2025. Micro tearing my fucking arm, and then everything else, all my responsibilities and everything that I was getting up to, kind of made me stop going to the gym as well. So that's where it all went. I gained it, I lost it, and GG's, bro. And I also had a girlfriend. I made this whole section of the video where I went to the place where I asked her out, and I went over our lore of our relationship and the highlights of it and just talking about that. But I figured maybe it would just be best to keep that private for us. Man, I kind of like it like that. But I asked her out literally right there on, there's a log over there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a log over there, and it was right there. Good times indeed. If you do end up watching this video, you know who you are. That comes out tomorrow. Well, hello. This is kind of awkward. Hello. Hey. It took me longer than an entire relationship to get this video done. Ay. Jeez Louise. Thank you for everything. Seriously, if you are watching this. Thank you. Levin just called me and he was like, yo, Nathan, like Dutch Bros just sent me an email. They were like, yo, we're doing interviews at the location. I'm not going to go because I already have a job at XYZ. So do you want to go? And I was like, you know what? I don't know. I never even applied. So I'm just like, let me call my mommy. I was unemployed at the time. So obviously my mom's like, Nathan, just go, just do it. I pull up to the location in the parking lot. I'm the only black guy there. I was like, am I going to get this job? Like, it seems like there's a very specific target audience. And, you know, thankfully I got it. It was a group interview, which was very weird. And the very first question they asked me was, what is your favorite conspiracy theory? Completely caught me off guard for a job interview. I was like, what the hell? This is what I do. Look at my employees, bro. I inspire greatness as a shift lead.
You don't inspire shit, bro.
Maybe. Oh, fuck. I've met so many like fun and unique people that are just incredible coworkers. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm at work. I'm just with my skibs. I'm just with my people. When I first got hired, it was around that March, April time. So all these responsibilities, all these things, all these people that I'm meeting are kind of stacking up on one each other. So you can see how busy I was starting to get. But now I'm inside all the time because I'm a goat. I got promoted like 2025 of March to shift lead. And I'm low-key fast as fuck as making drinks. So I'm low-key goated. Got promoted less than a year of my time there. So not too bad. But a lot of times right after my shifts, I would be going straight to something else. Like I would be going to a cyber clinic meeting, or I have an ATO meeting for my fraternity. I would go home and just like drink a black coffee and grind on crypto, or like go home and head straight to sleep and wake up early and drink a nitro cold brew so I could grind on crypto and do that. And then I would have to go make my way to another meeting and all these things. And it's just crazy. But thankfully this job gave me enough like capital to really begin something that I hate and I love so much. Crypto. Back in the end of 2024, Kelechi, one of my good coworkers from middle school and also a coworker at Dutch Bros, and I've been there for about 6 months at the time, he came to me talking about potentially starting a fraternity on campus. Obviously, the negative connotation that came to my mind was like, oh, play. Like it's like play and hazing and all these things, like get to crack some buns every now and again and blah, blah, blah. But as me and Kelechi were talking about it, I'm like, we get to kind of create the culture. We get to be founding fathers. Like how often do you get that opportunity, like to start a fraternity on campus? And it's like never. So I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to do it just to experience it, see how it goes, just for the love of the game, honestly, because all these fraternities were founded like after like fucking they killed their slaves or some shit back in the 1800s. So obviously starting fraternities on campus gets rarer and rarer as time goes on. So I'm like, let's jump into it. Everyone joins these fraternities and like they become like littles and like pledges and like these little bitches basically. And we wouldn't get to do that. Everyone's on an equal playing field because we're all founding fathers when you join this fraternity. So I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. So let's change the narrative. That was kind of my main like goal with joining this fraternity, because when you think of frat, most people think of frats as like it's Sendy, bro, and Frat Flick and Ferda and all of this stuff. But you also hear about the terrible things that happen, like hazing, all of these bad things that happen to girls. I just wanted to start something that wouldn't be that. We just started this in February of 2024. Like we had like our Nexus installment, and I got appointed as president from basically the top boss. And that kind of goes through a lot of like layers of authority. So I felt like very proud getting that, and I got appointed president, and I've been president of a fraternity since February of 2025, which is kind of insane to me. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, would you ever expect me, like this fucking nerd with a skibbity toilet in his background with stocks pulled up, to be like in a fraternity? Like, fuck no. And that's kind of the beauty of all of it, and that's what I wanted to do going into it. I wanted to change the narrative. Like when I first got president, I made a bunch of meetings with like the president of UNLV and like other like faculty, and I just like showed face. Like even the president of UNLV like low-key like almost got me an internship to something cybersecurity, but that didn't work out. And I was just grinding, going to all these meetings, doing all these things. I had to go on a bunch of trips for ATO, because like not every frat needs to be like frat and it's like a bunch of like big white dudes just like drinking and hazing people. Like, gang, I am a grown man, like unironically, genuinely I don't need to be like, yo, guy that's 1 year younger than me, do a bunch of push-ups, you fucking pussy, and take off your fucking shirt, you sexy ass nigger. Like, bro, no, like I'm not doing that, bro. So it's just great, like seeing like the mission that I set out to do like actually work, just changing the narrative. And I think during my presidency, I've accomplished that, and I laid the groundwork for it to still continue on. I remember walking into one of the first meetings that Dylan and Will, some correspondents from ATO headquarters, had for us just to gather interest around campus to see who wanted to join. And I just remember having Phantom on my phone, and I bought Chill Guy, I bought Rismus, I bought a few things, and I actually got into Chill Guy very early, but like I cheated that. But to be fair, I made around $1,000 on Trump coin, so that was like really like the, wow, this is something that like works, and like this, like I'm seeing it in real life. Like this is money that I'm getting from this coin. And it was just like from there on, there was nothing stopping me. I was going to make this work. Jake also put me on TikTok Shop around the time, so I was doing that. And you know, like the guys that like you see while you're scrolling on your For You page that have like the grass background and the product spinning in the middle and people pointing at it and talking about the benefits of it? That was me. I was selling like NAD. It's like some reverse aging supplement for TikTok Shop, and I actually made some pretty good money off that. I was making around $50, $70 basically an hour doing that, but it was only like 2 to 3 hours, so it wasn't like crazy money. But at the time, like I would go to work, come home, drink a coffee, do that, and then take a nap, or like just grind crypto, like do everything. I was grinding so hard. I traded, and I found a crypto account by the name of Crypto Expert. His name's like Reno in real life, and he's my quant papa. He's like in the UK or something, and I just like always looked at his tweets. I bought his plays. Some worked, some didn't. I joined his Telegram, but I joined these groups. I stayed consistent. I logged on every day. I was messaging. I was sharing my plays on Twitter, and I started building up my rapport, and I was sharing them to Reno. He started liking my tweets. He gave me shout outs and retweeting them, and I started gaining some reputation in the crypto community, which is kind of interesting because it's like a small part of crypto. Like there's so many different aspects of crypto, but I just kept grinding and grinding. $100 days turned into $200 days, $300 days, $400 days. Sometimes I got a 700. Sometimes I would lose 200 on a day. And I was just grinding, just being consistent and always online and scanning and just being active. Sitting right here at my computer almost every single day, man. When I got home from work, when I got home from school, if I had free time, I was on here watching the charts, managing Twitter, looking at the feed, wallet tracking, doing everything. And like, I literally am a schizo, bro. Like I literally have like notes like all over my desk. This says, if right by, think, like in the most crypto or schizophrenic handwriting you could ever like witness in your life. And it's just like, yes, I'm going to do this and I want to do this. And I'm so glad that it worked out. And it's just like, when I put my mind towards things, I do things. So that's why, like, I know I am kind of made for greatness. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it without sounding like some Timothy Chalamet, like, fucking ego or whatever, and everyone's gonna get mad at me. I have no idea. I've done it all for a long time this year. All of this fraternity work, the cyber clinic, school, Dutch Bros, crypto, this video that I'm making right now that you guys are watching, managing my relationship with her, friends, family, juggling it all, doing all these things at the same time, switching who I need to be for different people at different times within the same day was a lot, and I did it almost every single day in 2025. 2024 was busy, but 2025 was a completely different level, but I thrived off of it because I knew I was moving in the right direction. Like, crypto as a whole is going to keep developing, and I'm excited to see where it goes, unless quantum computing even fucks everything up and like fucking everyone's Bitcoin gets hacked into and then everyone sells it and Satoshi is fucking Jeffrey Epstein. I have no idea, but it's just so interesting. Like, what will digital currency create? Opportunities, solutions, who knows? But I want to be a part of it, so that when my kid looks up to me and we're in our mansion, I got my 8 Lambos and everything, they're like, Dad, what were you doing back in 2025? Did you buy Nvidia at 10 cents? And I'm gonna be like, no, but I tried. And you know, and I did all this for you guys. So a culmination of all my hard work, like I went on so many trips this year. I went to Duck Creek up in Utah, and it was snowing. It was a great cabin trip with all my friends. We all planned that and had a great time there. And boy, oh boy, so many tales to tell from that. Fucking Kyle's Tesla. I went to New York with my family, and that was really fun. And then we also went to Virginia to see some family as well. I went to Washington, D.C. for part of this UNLV cyber clinic. I'm like an intern for them, basically. So all that hard work that I started putting in kind of culminated into that, and I was able to go on a trip. They paid for it. And then I also, for ATO, Alpha Tau Omega, the fraternity I'm in, remember that? Orlando, Florida for that. And it's just a lot of workshops, and like we got like a hotel room, me and my vice president, John, and it was great. That was super fun as well. Just like so many trips, so much hard work, and all of these things kind of culminate. And like in life, I want to do everything and experience everything. That's why I picked up all these responsibilities. That's why I put myself through the doom and despair of changing in my car and taking a 30-minute nap, getting an hour of sleep. I've literally only gotten like 10 minutes of sleep before having to go to work at like 4 in the morning. So that's fun. But I do all these things because it's like, why not? I want to experience everything. I want to keep creating. I want to keep exploring. I want to keep doing fun things and experiencing everything that I possibly can in life.
Baka.
Okay. I really went from this little boy to an adult, and it's just crazy how fast time is moving. I'm kind of glad that this video has taken its time to develop and grow over time. Like the script, like I said, I've always come back to the script and added new things as life has progressed, because this script and this video isn't the only thing that's developing and changing and growing. I am too. And it's nice to see me and this cool piece of work I'm creating, like this video, succeed. Hopefully it succeeds. I don't know. I'm reading it off the script, so hopefully it succeeds. Because I genuinely, one more genuinely, believe that this video deserves a place on the internet and on YouTube. Could have given up many moons ago and just got straight back to streaming, straight back to YouTube. But I want this video to be out there because it's me, it's authentic, and it's what I want people to watch. If I'm like, hey, I do YouTube, watch this video, not the fucking goth mommy ones, please. Thank you guys so much for your patience, and please enjoy the video when it does come out tomorrow. I'm sorry the wait was forever. I'm sorry for the secrecy, but this is my big return video, and I'm really excited to see what you guys think of it. So please enjoy when it comes out tomorrow, and check out me on all my socials, twitch.tv/YouKnowNate. Check out all my YouTube channels. I'm going to be uploading and coming back to everything, so wish me luck. I'll see you guys. Time to go watch the burnt peanut, bro.